back to Keys to the Game, episode 4, I think. Wow, we're already 4 episodes in.
Big folk stunner.
Yes, sir. I want to thank everybody for who tunes in and watches, man, even if it's one person. I have fun doing it, and I'm excited to bring on some new guests. So welcome, my boy, Eric Playmaaker, a.k.a. Easy. Easy, what's up, man?
Sir. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you having me.
I'm doing great, man. Having fun, living life, and
beautiful.
Excited to get to talk to you, Mr. Designer, influencer. You got any other names? Rapper? What else? What else your name?
Oh my God, you want to pull out the rapper shit too? Okay. I don't even know, bro.
Just introduce yourself and just tell everybody like just a little bit about you. Sure. Like you don't got to go deep into your background. We'll do that, but just give them a brief little lesson about you.
Yeah, so I'm Eric Playmaaker, as you said. My last name is Raymakers, so that's where that comes from. So I'm a clothing designer, graphic designer, and that's really all there is to it, bro. There's really not much else to say. I'm all about the design stuff. I mean,
of course, well, we're gonna get into it anyway. So
yes, sir.
Let's start right away with talking about your journey. I mean, like you have a pretty interesting path on how you got to where you are now.
Definitely.
Let's start from right after high school, where you went to Lehigh University to study mechanical engineering. Crazy. Talk about your experience at Lehigh and like what it was like going from there and then switching over to computer science at Lehigh.
Totally. Yeah. So I don't know. I would consider myself a super like naive young person. You know what I mean? Coming out of high school, I didn't really understand, to be honest, like the real world, bro, like real life. I kind of thought I did. I thought things were a lot simpler than they were. You know what I mean? To me, it was just like, you go to school, you do your sports or whatever, you know what I mean? You grind at that stuff, you go to a good school, you get a good job, you get money, and you live your life, and that's it. It's that cut and dry, it's that simple, that black and white. But like, obviously life is not like that. It's not that linear, you know what I mean? And I definitely like got slapped in the face by life a little bit, and just like, bro, for real. And like, it was crazy there. I mean, in high school, you know what I mean? I had always been super focused in my classes and everything, you know what I mean? Just driven with that stuff. I just thought that would be the way to win or whatever in life, you know what I mean? And then when I went to college, obviously I'm confronted with all the other aspects of just like, you know what I mean, relationships and you know what I mean, being in bigger classes and studying, you know what I mean, a specific, you know what I mean, thing, as opposed to just like a bunch of stuff. Living on my own, bro, like there's endless things that came with that. So it's like I kind of just got slapped in the face by that shit. And then but it was a good thing. Like I look back and it's like, to me now, probably one of the more transformative like periods of my life. But definitely like one of the harder times too. I was definitely lonely. I definitely had like a bad mental outlook on life. I was definitely like had some mental health stuff going on for sure. And like all in all, it was definitely just like a lot for me to process. But yeah, it was good, I think, in the long run. It kind of was like I kind of got thrown into like the deep end a little bit, if you will. And then just kind of was like, you know what I mean? Just kind of like rolled with the punches and again, like I was doing okay in school. It wasn't that I like couldn't do the work, you know what I mean? I was busting my ass to do the work, but it was just not something I could see myself doing for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So
yeah, I mean, it's a crazy point in your life too. Like if you think about it, like you go from high school, 7 periods a day, you with your friends every day. Like you did this for 13 straight years. And then boom, you go to like a big time school, like a super smart school, and you're thrown in the fire like 6 hours, I don't know how, 6 hours away from your hometown.
Like
yeah. So you're thrown in the fire with like this crazy amount of work. You're living on your own. Like it's all these new things that a lot of people don't deal with until they get to college. Definitely. So it's just like, it's definitely not you don't get raised into it gradually, you know, like we don't gradually get brought into college.
I think, I think it kind of says a lot too about just like, what secondary is that secondary schooling, what, like high school, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just, I think it says a lot about that. They don't prepare us really, bro. Like, in my opinion, you know what I mean? Like, I understand it's probably pretty difficult to do so in some aspects, but like, I don't know. I think there's a lot more like real life stuff that they could be teaching. You know what I mean? And if you know a certain individual is into this thing, maybe help them get specialized in their classes towards that thing if they know for sure that's what they want. And I don't know, little things like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Bring back home ec.
schools are starting to trend towards that. Like I know, like at least at
For sure.
Taconic where I'm at now, they have a whole program where
Congrats,
it's like,
by the way.
appreciate it, thank you. But it's like you can take electricity. Like after your freshman year, you can pick what you want to do. And there's electricity, there's cosmetology, there's culinary. So these guys for the like 3 years, for sophomore, junior, senior year, are pretty much doing strictly that with the core classes that they got to do to graduate. And like these guys are getting jobs halfway through their senior year, like in a co-op program. So some of that is stuff that they need to take into it. But I agree, it's like a tough time in your life.
And at the same time too, like I also understand like some people don't know, you know what I mean? You got to try things. You got to just, I think that's a big part of life as well. It's just kind of like experimenting with things and seeing what makes you tick, what doesn't, you know what I mean? What I read this book, it's all about worthwhile problems. So it's like, you know what I mean? Picking a thing that is you know what I mean? There's going to be problems no matter what. So it's like, pick something that's worthwhile to you. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely crazy though, getting out of high school, just getting thrown into that stuff, especially where we're from. It's a small place. It's like, you know what I mean? It's a lot to get out of here and just go somewhere like close to Philly or whatever. And I'm just in the craziest, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. You're throwing right in the fire. And before we get off the Lehigh topic, I got to bring it up. I mean, if anybody knows NBA, you know, there's a guy in the NBA who went to Lehigh University around the same time Easy was there. Plays for the Portland Trail Blazers, and he's a shooting guard. And it's not Dame Lillard. CJ McCollum. Talk about, I mean, you ever see CJ out?
I've seen so I mean, I've seen him a couple of times, like, you know what I mean? I've definitely seen him a couple of times. He never knew who I was, you know what I mean? Obviously, he was like a senior, some shit, or junior, senior. But he was like a celebrity there, like 100%. Like everyone knew what was good with this dude. They knew where he was going. They knew what type of like athlete he was. They knew how dedicated he was. You know what I mean? That like, it just showed not only in his game, but in how he carried himself as a person. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're just kind of drawn to that dude automatically. I could definitely say I was too. Like I remember seeing him at a party, right? And all the basketball players came through to like the track house or something like that. And that's where I'd hung out with a couple of my friends. And he walked through the door, everybody's just going nuts. Like the whole basketball team is in there. Like everybody's just losing it, going crazy, turning up, you know what I mean? Having a blast. And but I don't know, you could just tell like he carried himself in such a like I don't know, just a high manner. You know what I mean? He had high standards for himself. And you could just kind of feel that, bro. He's a real one. He deserves everything he has too, and he's getting, because he really busts his ass, bro.
He seems like the hell of a dude, and I listened to his podcast, and he has a great show too. So go check out his podcast, man. It's a great thing. But from Lehigh, man. So you decided that's not the path you want to go. So you went to BCC, you transferred back home, and you ended up getting your associates in fine arts, and then you transferred to Lesley University. And graduated with a degree in graphic design. So talk about like when you realized like, all right, this isn't where I want to go, and finding where you wanted to go.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, like you said, I was out there at Lehigh just trying to figure it out. And again, like I was just battling with myself the whole time in a lot of different ways. And like, again, I had like mental stuff going on. There's a lot of factors there. So I ultimately just decided like, I don't see myself doing this for the rest of my life. It's probably not like a good decision to keep spending a crazy amount of bread to go to this school that I went for engineering and like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's like, at that point, I kind of just felt like there was no other decision than to go back home and kind of restructure my plan and just reevaluate my situation. But yeah, so when I got there, I remember I was like talking to my folks, who also like, bless my parents. I mean, I've been very lucky to have very supportive parents throughout this thing. You know what I mean? So like I absolutely could not have done all this without them. They've definitely been a big part of it too. But like I was talking to them and they're like, you know what I mean? I couldn't figure out what to do, bro. I was just like, what am I gonna do? I have no idea what else I like. You know what I mean? Even so I'm like, what am I gonna do? And they're like, you're always into art, you know what I mean? When you were younger, you were always a drawer. Like I have a living room in our house that is just, the walls are just littered with drawings just because I just would just draw on the wall for some reason. I just thought that was cool. And like I just thought that was it. But I don't know. Yeah, so they just like suggested that. It kind of planted a little seed in my brain. And from there it was just finito, bro. It was like I remember shout out Lisa Griffith too. She's like the art lady at one of the art teachers at BCC. She was like, she pushed me a lot for sure. I don't even think she would remember me at this point, but like she really she pushed me to bust my ass there and kind of like try different things. And then I stumbled upon the clothes thing just off of like an Insta post, bro, and it's done after that. I just like needed to I had no swag either. I had zero swag.
Yeah.
At all,
so
bro.
We were gonna. It's funny because like that was really the next thing that I was gonna talk about. Dude. Is I was gonna say like I've known Easy forever, but everyone doesn't know you. You weren't always into fashion.
Not at all, bro.
And like I wanted to talk about that moment. Yeah, you used to wear the white tee with like the jeans or whatever, the regular shoes. But like, when was that moment where you were like, wow, like actually I'm obsessed with fashion. Like I love this stuff. And like when you decided like, all right, it's time to like take off with this stuff. Because you weren't always the drippiest, if we're being honest.
No, I definitely was not, bro. Admittedly, like I was a herb of, bro, like it was crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's where the bug first came. You know what I mean? That wasn't the moment where I was like, oh yeah, this is it. Like I'm all in on this. Like that was just like when I went to school and was at home at BCC, I was trying to again stay out of like the Pittsfield, you know what I mean, antics and whatever this, you know what I mean, you know how it gets here sometimes. So I was just trying to stay focused and I was like, what could I do to stay focused? And I stumbled upon the clothes thing and it just kind of planted a seed in my head. But I don't know, that wasn't obviously the moment where I was like, yo, like this is it. That probably came, I'm trying to think, like maybe a couple of years ago. I say that like this wasn't a couple of years ago too. Like maybe like a year ago, bro. Like honestly, recently, it's really been like I've always had it. Like I've always had this like vision for this stuff, but I guess in a way it wasn't always the clearest. I didn't see every aspect of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just had this kind of general blurry like idea of what I was going after. But like within the past like year or two, like COVID and whatnot, I would say like I was like, nah, like I'm tired of like trying to figure out other ways. And like, I don't know, I was always again like reaching for this future thing, like, oh, I want to be a designer. Like I want to be a designer. And I think I kind of hit a point, especially with COVID, honestly. I had a lot of thinking time and I was just like, I am a designer, you know what I mean? Like I started like switching that way I was talking to myself and like pulling it into like right now as opposed to something I'm reaching for. And again, like I read this book. I keep talking about this book. I can't remember the name. I wish I could, but I'll have to send it to you or something. But basically it talks about how you kind of like accept that position before, I mean, you accept the position and everything that comes with it, right? So I accept I'm a fashion designer. That's what I am. I call myself that. So it's like, I'm going to accept all the difficult parts that will come with being a fashion designer and becoming a fashion designer. I will accept all the great parts. You know what I mean? All the long nights, all the, I mean, flights or whatever it is, all the gritty, all the little details, you know what I mean? But I don't know. That's also like what makes me so excited going to design school. I got like super just interested, bro, in like little details of everything. And so I don't know. I really just it's honestly even grown well beyond clothes too at this point. Like I have the vision's kind of getting a lot more clear as I go along with it. And I feel more and more comfortable, you know what I mean, claiming that title and just like, but I think, yeah, I'd say maybe like a year ago, bro, like year or two ago really just snapped. I'm like, I gotta go all in. And I still haven't even really gone all in. That's the crazy part. So it's
we'll call it pending or loading.
Yeah, exactly. The way I say this, bro, is and I'll probably touch on this like with I don't know, my following, whatever, at some point. I like to think of this brand as obviously, yeah, it's like a fashion lifestyle label or whatever you want to call it. But to me, it's a book. Like it's an experience. It's a book. So right now, all this stuff that we're in is the preface. You know what I mean? It's the shit leading up to the actual book. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's still part of it, but it's not quite the thick of the juicy parts or whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? Half of the motherfuckers, I guarantee everybody watching this reads the book. They skip the preface, right? Everybody skips the preface. I don't read the preface, so it's like this is the part still where people would skip through. You know what I mean? In my opinion, like. This is not the exciting part. This is just the beginning. You know what I mean? It's just kind of getting my feet wet and my bearings straight and just
yes, sir. Well, hey, you're about to take off. But so I guess we got to talk about it then. We're starting to get into you. And since we're in the preface, we're talking about the come up.
Yes.
We got to talk about that man, Jack Harlow, man.
We got to talk about Jack, bro.
He's
the greatest person ever, bro.
I mean, so let's just get into like how you even got connected with him.
Absolutely.
And like what it's like to even have him like rock your stuff. For those who don't know, Easy makes some crazy designs, and I'll pop them on the video so you guys can see him. But the rapper Jack Harlow, he's got the song Tyler Hero, What's Poppin'. He's got a new album out as of recent. He's an upcoming guy. If you don't know him, get to know him because he's gonna be here for a while.
And, can I just say this too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Without any bias, bro, he's dead ass one of the funniest rappers to me. This dude is so funny.
He is very funny. Well, let's talk about it. How you got to know him and like what your relationship with him has been and what it's like for him to rock your stuff.
So, first and foremost, I don't want to like, it hasn't been crazy extensive. I wish it was honestly more extensive than it is, but I mean, I'm sure that'll come at some point. Honestly, we already have that like interaction and the introduction and everything. So from there, it's easy. But yeah. So, I think a couple of years ago, he was still on his come up, right? Like I caught him before he really started.
You did catch him before the blow up.
Exploding, bro. Like, so it was like, excuse me. I think I hit him under one of his photos he had posted or whatever. Cause I was listening to him. I was like watching his stuff. I'm really into the hip hop, rap shit, all that stuff, as you know. And so I'm like, I'm paying attention as it is, you know what I mean? And like, I see him in a lot of places and I'm like, all right, like, who's this kid? And then I start diving a little deeper, whatever. And I comment on his photo. I was like, I can't even remember what the hell I said. I said something like, and he ended up messaging me. And we just started going back and forth, you know what I mean? Sending some, you know what I mean, decent sized little blurbs, just kind of getting to know each other. And like, I was just, he was basically saying, you know what I mean? He really, really fucked with the work. And, you know what I mean? It was, you know what I mean, basically that we could start a little relationship, if you will. And I mean, I think he phrased it like, you can help me get my swag up a little bit and I'll kind of help you get a little bit of notice and, you know what I mean, just wear as much as I can, really, which is all I could ever ask. Yeah. And yeah, bro, he's unbelievable person, bro. Like I don't even just say that just to say that. This dude is like, hasn't had to do any of the stuff he's done for me, and he won't even say, like, bro, he's worn it to unbelievable places, BET Awards, The Tonight Show, all this stuff, and it's like he doesn't even say beforehand. He's just like, yo, like, thank you, bro, appreciate it, and then he'll just wear it on that stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
and just pulls up to the BET Award.
Yeah, I'm just like, Jesus, dude, like, appreciate you. Like, do I deserve this? But like, nah, he's just such a really, really genuine dude, bro. I think he honestly probably recognized that in me a little too. Like he just recognized real type of thing. And yeah, we just chit chat a little bit and it was over from there. You know what I mean? I fuck with him and he fucked with me or fucks with me. So it's like so it's that simple. You know what I mean? From there it was over with.
Yeah. And not only him, I mean, talk about some of the other people that you've worked with. Well, at least bro, have rocked your stuff. We won't even say work with. They got your stuff and they're wearing your stuff. Like, talk about a few of the other people, like some of the members of Pro Era.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah. So we got Yeah, my shout out to my boy, the Slackster. That's what I'm gonna call him. Shout out to the Slackster. My boy from New York basically hooked that one up for me. I mean, he knows them pretty well.
Who was it in Pro Era?
So it's Kirk Knight, and then this guy, I always forget his name, but he goes by D Nose. He's the photographer. He also has his own clothing brand, and he's starting to build. And you check his shit out too. It's crazy. But yeah, that shit meant the fucking world to me, bro. As you know, like we def used to listen to them. You know what I mean? Before I had any swag, I was like, maybe like, you know what I mean? Is this something like Pro Air? I don't know. Like I was trying to get in my little vibe. You know what I mean? They were making me feel with the music and everything. And again, like they're just similar age to us. So I just like really resonated with everything they were doing. So like for that to come full circle and get them in some gear is pretty amazing. That felt amazing. But yeah, bro, we got them. We got you know what I'm saying? We got a couple of my friends that I think are amazing, talented people that are gonna go super high. I mean, my boy Chris, my boy Tyler, a bunch of people, bro. And you know, it's there's an endless list, honestly. I could shout out a million people. Mm-hmm. But beyond that, bro, this dude Slater recently hit me up. That's like probably someone that other folks don't really know. He's more of like somewhat underground. He's getting big though, honestly. People probably, he's got songs with G Herbo, all these big people. So it's like, and again, not that that's like what matters to me. It's really not. It's just so cool to have. That's like the person. I think people.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, I think people do overplay it a little bit in some aspects. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's really what it's about is like the personal. Just like, this is so cool. Like coming from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, with like 30,000 people or 40,000 people or whatever it was. You know what I mean? Kind of the middle of nowhere to us, at least, and like, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy just to be able to say like the person that I listen to is also rocks with me. Kind of, it's like so cool to be able to have those, like, just connect with people, you know what I mean, that are so amazing and like, yeah, just super creative. And I'm grateful to have like found this passion, I guess. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's real. And of course, I'm not gonna let it slip by. You got an infamous DM from somebody that never ended up falling through.
God,
and let me tell you, I tried putting in work for you, but we got to talk about it from the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero hit you up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Tyler Hero.
Tyler slid. Yeah, he slid.
Tyler hit you up and asked you for a pair of jeans, right?
Or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said.
He just said, and you asked him for his sizes, and he never answered.
He never got back to me. I said, bro, I was hitting him like off of stories and go, bro, this is sick. Like all this shit. Like I'm just like trying to interact with him, just not seem like a thirsty motherfucker. But it's like, I don't know. I did my best with that. And you know what I mean? I'm sure again, like as I get bigger, I'll cross paths with him at another point. You know what I mean? And I'll fucking laugh at them about it or some shit. But it's funny though. It's like there's a lot of that too. There's a lot of like, you know what I mean? You kind of get your hopes up for a second, and then you're like, wait, let me bring myself back down to earth. It's like, you know what I mean? It's a cool thing, again, for that to even happen. That's amazing. Like just for even that to be on the table at all. So it's like,
yeah,
you count your blessings. So it puts it in perspective.
I mean, well, that's a perfect transition to where I was going, because I'm sure people look at your Instagram and they see all these rappers and these hoopers and these Instagram influencers and like, bro, your life is insane. But like we've talked about it on the side, like there's like a struggle to doing this full time. So I want you to just talk about like the struggles and like what you have to go through to try to live out your dream as being a designer who like you don't really have a lot going for you yet. Like you're still in your preface, like you're still working on it.
Bro. I think it goes with pretty much anything, bro. Even beyond the clothes, it's like I think there's a lot of things that there's a lot of factors to it. Obviously, life is life. There's a million things that go on. I think the biggest thing is like consistency, you know what I mean? Just consistently like working towards something, you know what I mean? And never giving up. Like that's like an easy thing to say, but it's really like a major key. Like the amount of times I've even considered just giving this shit up and just going and getting a regular job or just, I don't know. Like there's so many ways to think about it, but it really like at the end of the day, it's just like sticking to your guns and just like, and really just like, you know what I mean, just trying to progress and gain as much skill and knowledge and, you know, positive relationships, all that stuff that you can. And but yeah, it's not a easy thing. Yeah, like you said, like people probably look at my my page or whatever, like get their mind gets running with what they, you know, I mean, may or may not think I'm doing. But yeah, no, it's definitely still insanely difficult every day, still a grind. I have so much more that I want to do. Like I said, I consider this, bro, like that I haven't even started, in all honesty. I think it's that early. And really, I've just been like sitting back and trying to learn as much as I can, soak up everything that I can. You know what I mean, about fashion design and constructing a garment or sewing itself or graphic design or, you know, presentation, little details with packaging or, you know, website stuff, everything. I'm just so invested into it, this craft and this hustle, that I just want to know everything. You know what I mean? So that's like what drives me ultimately. And like, I also just get, again, like so much support and like just kindness from people I don't even know that are just like, that I just can never stop, bro. So it's like, yeah, it sucks some days. And like, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Even now I'm like, I should probably get a little something to supplement this, you know what I mean? Get some more capital going. Like, it's just all a learning experience. You know what I mean? Like life in general, like it's all just you know what I mean? I'm learning every day. I'm learning how to be a better businessman, a better person, a better, you know what I mean, designer in general, a better sewer, you know what I mean? All of it. So it's like, I think it's all just kind of compounds on top of each other. And yeah, just, I don't know, but you're definitely right though. It's not as sweet as it seems. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this, man. Shout out to my man, J. Cole. There's beauty in the struggle.
There is beauty.
There's a lot of beauty in the struggle.
That's really, bro, it's taken me like some time to even realize that. Like, and I've known that, but it's like, there's been a lot of times, bro, like social media, whatever you want to say, like I've compared myself to this person and like I've seen, you know what I mean, this stuff on whatever, and like you just kind of get in your own head and get in your own way, and like you kind of find reasons to support those like demons in the back of your head. And but I've and you know, you get wrapped up in the whole thing. Yo, I gotta produce, I gotta get better. So it's like you kind of you stop smelling the roses, you don't enjoy the struggle. You know what I mean? You don't see that beauty, and it becomes a bit of just a shit show, bro. So it's like I've definitely gotten lost in that even recently, and just had to like, I mean, COVID really kind of put me through that and just like made me challenge myself to be like, you know what I mean, kind of regroup, just like, what am I doing? What do I want? Like, what is this really about for me? And like, and you know what I mean, I'm at a point now where I really just like enjoy this like little growth, you know what I mean, these baby steps. It's all just stepping stones to me, you know what I mean? I have this thing in my sights, and it's kind of like automatic, and everything else from here to then is just like, it's all kind of a necessary element to getting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to quote J. Cole again, but like, it's like where you place your happiness, you know, like if you place your happiness on like, who's the next rapper, hooper that's going to wear my stuff, it's like, you're never going to get enough. Like, oh, Tyler wears my stuff. All right. What about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander? What about LeBron? Like, you can never have enough. What about Jay-Z? Like, you can never have enough. Like,
and that's why I said that before, where it's like people give it too much credit, because that's what I think people see sometimes. It's like, oh, like this is what it's all about, but it's really not about that at all. Like that stuff is just like the perk of it. It's just like a cool aspect of it.
Yeah.
For me, bro, it's really just, yeah, just like, I mean, beyond the simple aspect of just like thinking something in my head and bringing it to life. It's just like, again, like, I don't know. It's not an easy thing to like build this kind of thing up. You know what I mean? As anyone probably knows. And like, it's just, I don't know, but I think it's worth it too, at least to a certain person, you know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know, it's definitely crazy. And it's like, you got to want it. You know what I mean? You got to really like be wholeheartedly invested in it. And no matter what it is, again, if you could be a golfer, you could be a hooper like you could be a coach or whatever. You just got to dive all the way in and invest yourself completely, put in the hours, you know what I mean? Deal with the shitty times, surround yourself around people be open-minded so that people can give you new feedback, new ideas, and just run with it. Just keep it going.
Burn the boats, man. You burn the boats, you ain't going back.
Literally, bro. That's no bullshit. That's how it is too. Like, and that, bro, no, that's a perfect way to describe like where I'm at with this stuff. It's like, there's no other way about it. It's so, you know what I mean? I was thinking for a little while, like getting all self-conscious, like, I got to get a 9 to 5 and blah, blah, blah. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. Like, I'm beyond it. But nah, it's like, that's just selfish and arrogant and like ignorant. Honestly, that's because it's not a bad thing at all. And it's like, again, it's a piece to this greater puzzle that I'm trying to build here. So it's like, I don't know, definitely took some mind shift or a mindset shifting, you know what I mean? Just to kind of stay positive, stay focused on the goal, and just grind at it, bro. I remember also in that book, I keep fucking bringing up this book, but it's like, he talks about Michelangelo, right? When he's creating David, that crazy huge ass sculpture, right? And basically he just had this had a vision for it, right? Had the finished product in his head. It's already there. He knows exactly what it looks like, feels like, everything. And every day he was just revealing that structure little by little. You know what I mean? Some days he would probably fuck up and hit a spot he didn't want to hit, but he didn't focus too much on it. He just was like, this is part of the process. This is part of me getting to the David that I have in my head. This is what's supposed to happen to get there. And lo and behold, after 2 years or whatever it was, he creates David. And that's all it is, bro. It really is just like staying positive and focused and just like revealing your Michael or your David little by little, you know what I mean? Just chipping away at it and taking everything
one step at a time. But hey, you're also, not only are you like an awesome designer, but you're an incredible artist as well. And that includes drawing and that includes musically. And I don't know if that's something that you'll ever fully commit to, but do you think that's just something that like you do for fun, just to kind of like express yourself in a different fashion? Or it's something that you might ever like release to the people? I know I've released it to people on the low because you sent it to me and I put it on Twitter. I don't even think I ever told you that.
Don't send this to anybody. All right, bro. Send it to 50 people immediately.
I think I actually put it on Twitter. I don't even think I ever told you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
one of my favorite verses of yours, but are you ever gonna commit to that fully? Like not fully like serious, like I'm gonna be a rapper, but just like fully like express yourself and just let it go.
For sure. So yeah, I mean, it's funny you say that because like sort of like I was saying before with it's beyond clothes a little bit at this point. Like it is so far beyond clothes. Like I was just saying with the David, I have my David in my head and it's way bigger than clothes. It's like an empire, bro. It's an umbrella of everything, just creative shit. And you know what I mean? And just like really just like my ultimate goal is, bro, is just like be in a position where I can like empower other people and like, you know what I mean, other creatives, whatever it may be, in a lot of different avenues, bro. I love, you know, interior stuff, interior design, furniture, you know what I mean? I'm gaining appreciation for, you know what I mean, even just something as simple as like shades, bro, rugs, couch, like all those little things. You know what I mean? I'm getting into I want to get more into sports, bro, like bring that into, you know what I mean? I want to get more into music like you're talking about. So many different avenues, bro. Like I could go on for days. And it's like even art stuff, like you're saying, like I wanna, you know what I mean, get into that stuff more and just experiment again, like just try shit and figure out what works, what makes me happy, what the people respond to, all that shit. So but with the music, bro, I don't know. I think again, I want to do it personally. Like again, I think I would rather facilitate other people, help other people. I mean, play make, if you will, for other folks or whatever. But I don't know. I love it so much, bro. I'm a fucking avid like rap fan and like R&B, all that stuff. Even just at this point, just music in general.
Just music, yeah.
Yeah, just it's like all the same, bro. It's all one fucking genre at this point. And like I love that shit. I'm obsessed with it. I think the only thing is with it is that I really need to like dive into it. I find that I need to like really go in on things for me to like do it fully, if that makes sense. So like,
yeah,
I want to be able to kind of set aside some time and really just like go in, and like I also want to surround myself with some people that are like, you know what I mean, maybe can help me and like say, say this or do it this way, or like we should use this kind of beat, or I know how to do all the production stuff, the engineering stuff, like blah blah blah. So it's
you
like
need some help with it.
I need some help. I need to surround myself with the right people, creative people in general. So it's just like, yeah, I definitely love it though. It's a huge hobby for sure. And I think it could potentially, like, I mean, if I took it serious, who knows what could happen, but
hey,
I don't know.
Time will tell, brother. Time
will tell, bro. Time will tell. You know what I mean? I'm getting older too. So it's like, maybe I should leave it to these young kids.
Hey man, you just never know, man. Life,
you
just never know. Life is like a box of chocolates, man.
Dead ass.
You never know what you're gonna
Forrest
get.
Gump. Let them know, Forrest.
You never know.
Let them know.
All right, brother. Well, we're gonna move on to my favorite section of the show, is the rapid fire questions.
I hate this. I can't wait for this because I hate it so much. I'm so bad at answering things on my feet. I love it.
It's not that bad. We're gonna go with like 6-7 questions. I'm gonna spit it out to you. Don't think about it too much. Just kind of give your gut feeling.
Oh, I'm gonna tweak.
Go with one another. All right. We started off with: would you rather a rapper or a professional athlete rock your clothes?
Athlete.
What do you do?
It depends on the sport. Depends on the sport, but athlete.
Okay. What do you do, or where do you go to like get into your creative mindset?
I go. Oh, that's a good fucking question. Holy shit. Honestly, I like to be alone. Honestly, when I'm trying to plot on stuff, I kind of like, just kind of get myself in like my own little area or whatever. Kind of maybe put headphones on, and just like zone in, bro. I don't know. I might look at something on online or whatever. I might watch something, listen to something, anything that like gets these juices flowing. Because that's another thing. Like people will be like, "Oh, what inspires you?" And it's like, I have no idea how to answer that question. Everything inspires me. Like, literally everything. Life, bro. Like I'll walk down the street, see a sign. I'll be like, that sign is dope. Like I got to do something like that. I'll walk. I mean, I don't know. I'll go work somewhere and I'll blah, blah, blah. Like there's just a million sources of inspiration. So it's whatever in that moment. I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is it. Like, yeah, whatever I'm feeling in that moment, I just go all in with it.
All right. Yeah. So you've been living in Boston the last couple of years. Your best place to go for like a quick bite to eat in Boston?
Okay. All right. This is going to be a controversial statement, I bet. People are probably going to hate me from Boston, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm pretty sure this place is new too. So it's like, but Underdog Hot Chicken, bro. That place, I told you about that. That place slaps, bro. That place absolutely slaps. I would eat it literally for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't even care. Literally, bro, it's like the best chicken sandwich that you can ever fathom in your life. Like, it has kale on it, bro. I don't eat kale. Do I look like I eat kale? I don't eat kale. I mean, you might. It's great for you. You should eat kale, but I don't, because I'm just me and need to figure that out too. I need to get nutritious and whatnot. But it's like, bro, that kale on that sandwich, different. That place is so different. Oh, you're killing me right now.
Yeah, man, I'm here. Kobe or LeBron?
Kobe.
Favorite athlete of all time?
Oh, favorite athlete of all time. Honestly, Kobe.
And I'm looking for an underrated answer.
Okay. Well, all right. I was gonna say AI too, so it's like,
I'm thinking more underrated than that.
Okay. All right.
Give me one of your favorite like old school hoopers or like old baseball players who are like, yeah, they've got the swag, like that kind of guy.
Okay. All right. Shit, you're killing me, bro. This is so hard. There's so many, bro. There's so many. I like, bro. Does this count?
I'll take that.
Can I say that?
Absolutely.
Can I say that? I'll probably say that, or T-Mac or something.
You might have to say his name because everybody else.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah,
Reggie Miller, baby.
Reggie Miller.
I just love his mentality, bro. He wasn't the biggest or the fastest or the strongest, but he knew how to do what he did, and he had a strong mental, and he would get in folks' heads. So I definitely.
Well, hey, I think I have a tougher question next.
Yeah.
Teddies or hot Harrys?
You're the worst person I've ever met. Damn, that's like, I should fight you right now. Bro, what?
Hey, it's one or the other. It's rapid fire.
Literally, oh my God. Now, Hot Harry's, back then, Teddy's. Back in the day, Teddy's. Okay. I just can't, bro. I had Hot Harry's, like, I was here for like a week or whatever. I had it probably 3 times in the first week. Like, just like, I'm obsessed.
Hey, man, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah. If you could pick any person in the world to rock your clothes, who would it be? Anybody in the world.
Oh, anybody in the world, dead or alive, or just alive?
Alive.
Okay. Anyone in the world that can rock my clothes. Shit. That is, you got me, bro. These are tough questions. I would say that is so hard, bro. Oh my God. I've really like not thought about this as deeply as I probably should have.
Come on, bro. Anybody in the world?
I know, like anybody in the fucking world, bro. Like, I don't know. There's probably some cool people. I don't know, Keelan. That's a tough thing to say. Like,
well, hey, your rapid fire timer is running up.
Okay, all right. All right. Let me say, bro, fuck. I guess like someone that would just be like sick and like, well, I don't know. Nah, you know what? Dennis Rodman.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect. Dennis Rodman.
Finally.
Dennis Rodman.
In the last one, give one piece of advice to someone who's an aspiring artist who's looking to come up in the fashion game.
Oh God. All right. I would say I want to say like the obvious, don't give up, but that's just so obvious. Like you really just can't. Like that's just stick to your guns no matter what the hell you're. But I would say this is probably a little controversial too to some people. Like not for the simple fact of what it is, but just because there's probably better things that other people might say in their eyes. But I would say kindness. That's 2 things, I guess. It's 2-pronged: kindness and passion. So it's like you got to be a kind person. I mean, giving person, selfless person. But at the same time, like, I mean, like I said before, go all in. You got to be willing to go all the way in. Think about every little detail. Like, consider everything. Learn everything that you can. Just be a sponge, bro. Just take in everything you can. Don't be cocky. Don't be like one of those fashion elitist people that are like, I mean, I got way better clothes, so I'm way like, nah, that's not how it works. That's actually super ugly. And that's it. Find your own style and just dive all the way in and experiment.
Hey, you heard it here first, man. Burn the boats. Sir. You're not going back.
No, sir. Not an option. Not an option.
We're not going back. Hey, brother, I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Always, bro. Always. Automatic.
Before we go though, we got to talk about, I'm rocking the Playmaaker. You're rocking some stuff. Where can people buy your stuff? Where can they follow you on social media? Get into that real quick.
Absolutely. So buying stuff, website, Playmaaker.store. That's, as you can see on his shirt, Playmaaker. Okay, people forget the AA. That's my last name, Rainmakers. That Dutch shit, you feel me? Melting pot over here. And excuse me. And but yeah, that's where you can buy stuff, Playmaaker.store. Got a couple things on there right now, but like I said, I'm trying to kind of step back a little bit, and I'm trying to plan a collection for one of these either next year or the year after. So I'm trying to get real deep. So may not be like the craziest amount over this next year, but I'm gonna get it jumping. Believe that.
What about the IG?
IG, I got Eric Playmaaker. That's the main one, like same spelling. Eric Playmaaker. That's the one I'm always on. That's the best one to reach me at, all that stuff. And then there's Playmaaker_Playmaaker. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Correct that. Playmaaker_. Very, very important correction.
Gotcha. But and I'll tag it all below, man. I have this all below, so
for sure
y'all can get it right from there. And I want to let everybody know before we sign off, this is a 1-of-1 shirt.
This is
a 1-of-1.
Only one.
I ordered one that didn't have my color. Easy, let me pick a color. I went with the pink.
Watermelon, baby.
It's a great color, man. It's 1-of-1. I love this shirt. It's one of my favorites. I got a ton of your shirts, but I think this one's my favorite right now.
Nah, that shit's classic, bro. Come on. The one off, bro. Come on. The watermelon one off.
You already know. All right, man. I appreciate you having you on. And
always, bro.
We're gonna take a short break real quick and come back for the draft section. So let's get it.
It's over.
Yes, sir.
I prepared.
Yes, sir. Let's see what we got. Welcome back, everybody. We're here for the new section of Keys to the Game. We got the draft edition. All right. So I got my guy Easy with me. Easy, say what's up.
Know. What's good, people?
We're bringing in Mark. Mark, say what's up.
Big Mark. Mark the Shark.
Yes, sir. Mark is here for the draft. We are drafting convenience store snacks. All right. So here's how this.
My whole career rides on this moment. Let me just say that.
No, this is important. This is important.
I got file it.
I stayed up all night to prepare for this. So
yes, sir. I gave him a full 48 hours in advance.
Full 48.
No,
I used all 48. Let me tell you.
What'd you say?
I said I used all 48. Let me tell you.
Absolutely. So here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do 5 picks each. We're gonna do a snake draft. Easy's gonna go first. Mark will go second. I'll take it last. We're gonna draft it out. Anything you can get from a convenience store snacks. Easy.
Yes,
you are on the clock.
I'm on the clock. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Oh,
this is crazy. First of all, let me just thank God. Let me just thank God. Let me thank the people too. I never thought I would be on this stage. So let's get to it. My first pick, bro. This is. I feel like my list is gonna be controversial, bro. It's gonna be a controversial team. You can say what you want to say about it, but I'm gonna ride to the death with my team, bro. All right. So first pick, Snickers ice cream bar, bro. Snickers ice cream bar is the most reliable snack, bro, that is inside of a convenience store. Snickers, not the hottest candy bar, if you ask me. It's not the best. It's like mid-tier, mid-grade. You know what I'm saying? But a Snickers ice cream bar is just beyond human comprehension. That shit is on a different level. That is my number one snack, bro. That's the first pick.
All right, before we go to number 2, value-wise, I feel like that's a second or third round pick.
All right, bro. You can say that.
Number
that's
one
fine.
pick.
That's fine.
That's what you want to use your first pick on?
You could have waited
if you got haters, you're doing something right. That's how I think of it. You know what I'm saying? You got haters, you're doing something right. So it's like,
all right, well, let me cross that off my list, even though it wasn't on there. Mark, you are on the clock.
Just cross it off. Just cross it off.
My number one 2021 convenience store draft pick is, dude, I'm going to Market Street Deli. I'm getting the chicken with the kick. The boys have
not even fair.
Sauce. Wrapping it up. I'm buying it from Raj. I'm getting it from the counter.
Wait, you're getting a sandwich.
He's getting a sandwich. That's snack.
He's really getting a sandwich. I mean, all right.
Yo,
you don't want.
This guy is different. I thought I was being different. You are different.
All right. Well, I will cross that off the list. It wasn't on there.
Yeah, nah. Def didn't have that one. Can't say I thought of a sandwich, but that's bold. That's definitely.
Yes, sir. Well, now your boy's on the clock.
Go ahead.
And I got 2 picks in a row. So I'm coming in.
I already know one of those.
Sour Patch watermelons.
I knew it, bro.
I'm coming in with the watermelons.
Thank God I did not pick that, bro. Oh my God, you had me so shook.
You know me, I'm a gummy guy.
I feel like I know another gummy you're gonna pick. You're gonna pick a different gummy.
I'm going back-to-back gummies.
I know what it is.
I'm going Trolley Sour Bright octopuses.
Ew.
Whoa!
I'm going with the octopus. I'm telling you, man.
That pick. That pick's all right.
Do you want me to have the worst day? Bring me some Trolley. You want me to have the worst day ever?
I'm telling you, man,
talking about Snickers ice cream
underrated gummy. Mark, you're back on the clock.
My number 2, I'm probably gonna go. This is because usually when I hit the convenience store, it's before I'm either going boxing or got to go golfing. So it's usually a quick stop in, need some energy. I'm gonna go the mint kind bar.
Okay, wow.
Hey,
this is a crazy list.
Gotten picked at all by me.
Yeah, you def have a
energy.
It's a fifth round. It's a 5th round pick, but okay.
5th round. I don't even think that makes the list, dude.
That too.
It's way too healthy.
All right, Easy. You're going for 2 in a row here.
I don't do healthy over here. Strictly the worst things for you that you can eat that are the most delicious. My number 2 pick, bro. I'm kind of doing this almost in the order that I would eat this shit. Not gonna lie to you. Number 2 pick is Deep River jalapeno potato chips. All right.
Ooh, that's not bad.
I love me some spice, bro. I got a little cabano in my system. You feel me? Shout out to my Mima, everybody. But I love me some spice. I love me some spicy tater chips. I don't know how else to say it, but
it's not a bad.
You gotta have some salty to mix with the what I'm saying? I'm eating a Snickers as soon as I walk out the fucking store. I might not even walk out with. I might eat it before I get to the counter. So it's like the tater chips. You know what I'm saying? It's like a balance. It's a balance.
No, I completely understand.
Balance.
I get where you're going. Well, you're on for another one. So.
Oh shit! It's a snake. I forgot. This is a snake. Okay.
You got another pick, man. I'm ready to go here.
So this is perfect. Got to follow. What do I follow up potato chips with? Naturally, a bev. You got to have a bev after you have the potato chips. My mouth is dry. I just had ice cream. It's not the healthiest. I need something to wash it all down with. This might shock Mark right here. This might shock him, but I'm going with the tropical body armor, tropical fruit body armor.
That's a good one. That doesn't
shock. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
I respect that.
10% coconut water and them bitches. 10% coconut water.
Body armor on my list because I figured you guys chopping down the body armor early, which I was right. I kind of foresaw that coming.
Okay. I have some backup bevs too, just in case.
Yeah, I was worried about that. I figured I would be the only one with that in my head.
No,
you were on the clock, brother. Pick 3.
I'm on the clock. My third pick. I already got, a granola bar and I got a sandwich. What do you got to get with a sandwich? Obviously some crunch. I'm drafting Takis.
Okay. The Mexican favorite. I respect that.
Are you talking blue Takis? Talking red Takis?
I'm talking the purple bag.
Purple bag Takis? Okay.
Yeah. Every time. I'm never different kind. The blue kind, very artificial, freaks me out. And eat that.
Right. Yeah. No, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I respect that choice.
Well, your boy's got 2 in a row here.
Probably your first pick that I respect, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm thinking about making a big power move.
The whole sandwich.
Yeah, the sandwich was questionable, but we'll move on from that. We'll reevaluate when we see his list as a whole.
Yeah.
All right.
Once we see it as a whole, we'll judge it differently.
Yes.
You're gonna be like, "Wow, look at that list."
But pick 3 for me. I got to go with the strawberry shortcake ice cream bar, man. I got to go with good humor. Strawberry shortcake.
Good call. Didn't even put that on my list, but that's a good call. That's a great call. Can't even hate on that in any way, shape, or form.
I was gonna try to snake. I said I was gonna try to get it early, but it just didn't line up with how I'm drafting right now.
I had a backup ice cream.
Style, bro, is different. I really just can't get over it, bro. It's so different.
It is.
His coaching style is very unorthodox, but I believe that it will work out for him in the end. I have a weird feeling.
You're gonna do mine. You're gonna leave that convenience store just feeling good about your day. Feel like you're gonna you could do anything.
You got a full sandwich, didn't you? I mean, you got basically a meal.
You could picnic. You're gonna up that stomach, dude. Body armor, mad sugar.
Hold on. This list isn't we're gonna eat all these things at one time. We're just ranking our top 5. You might grab one.
All mine, one meal.
I'm eating mine 100%, dude. This is what I would eat all at one time.
I would not eat all this at one time.
But that's just not a day. Maybe it's not a day.
Maybe a day.
Right, start off round 4.
All right, round 4. Opening pick of round 4. I'm going with the Bev. So all 3 of my Bevs are still on the list here. I got a pecking order of what I wanted. And I wanted to go with this questionable one, but I'm going to go with the strawberry lemonade Arnold Palmer.
All right.
I knew it was going to be Arnold Palmer. I knew it. I knew you were picking Arnold Palmer.
Actually, I might even take that back. You know what? Yeah, I'm taking it back.
Whoa. Is that how that works?
I'm taking it back. It's still on the board, and I'm going with a Joe's Tea Peach Lemonade.
That's a good one.
What if you pick someone in a draft and you're like, actually, you know what? Sit back down, bro.
Well, normally you got about 6 seconds to recant your statement, and I did that.
Really?
No, but.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. I was going to say, that's wild.
Nope.
I was going to say, I feel like that should happen more often, no?
But I thought about it, and I got the strawberry shortcake. I don't need a lot of strawberries, so I'm going to go with the Joe's Tea Peach Lemonade.
Yeah, I like the peach.
It's funny, bro. I just got you pinpointed, Keelan. I got you a little bit like, I know, you know what I mean? I know you for a good while now. It makes sense, but like, I knew you were going Arnold Palmer or some tea-related item.
Yeah, but I think this last one's going to throw a curveball, and you're going to be like, wow, I wish I picked that. So I know you guys are going to pick it, so Mark, go ahead.
Oh, I actually have an argument for you later at the end of this, so it'll be perfect.
I got my 4th. You guys got your Bevs. I might as well take my Bev now. I'm going with the childhood classic, the after the basketball game, the around the block. You better already know what it is. I'm going Blue Slush Puppy.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't have got that after a basketball game.
I was only Arnold Palmer A up. I don't know. I definitely was not expecting that. But lit. Definitely very fire.
What flavors are blue? Blue Raz?
Blue Raz.
Blue Raz. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Blue Raz everything, baby.
All right, easy. You got your last 2 picks here, man.
I got my last 2 picks. 2 in a row, right? 2 in a row?
2 in a row.
Yep.
All right. So first pick. I guess I'll save the last one for the controversial one because me and you are gonna have some shit to say to each other, I feel like. All right. Number 4 though, this is a new candy, bro. As far as I know, this is new in my world. So it may not be new to everyone else. It's new in my world. Okay. I had to get your approval for this because I was like, yo, I don't know if is new candy chill. Like, what's good with new candy? Can we pick new candy, bro? We pick new candy right in this bitch. All right. So I'm going with the Reese's Outrageous. I don't know if you've heard of it. There's Nutrageouses.
I don't know what that is. So when we make this bid, I'm feeling to put one up on the screen. I don't know. Describe it to me. What is it?
Absolutely. I'll put one on the screen.
It's Reese's Pieces, right? On top of I think just Reese's shit. I don't even fucking know what else is in it besides Reese's Pieces and Reese's items. That's it. That's all I know. I don't know anything about it. Just Reese's Pieces, chocolate, peanut butter. I don't know, bro. Fire though.
Sounds like a decent choice.
It's pretty, bro. You have to put it in the fridge. You have to put it in the fridge.
A pretty good take.
I'm not mad at it. God.
Yeah,
nobody's really grabbed any chocolate, so.
Yeah, I got, what I'm saying? I got that Snickers ice cream, ate it in the store, so it's not a big deal. Basically, I didn't get it at all. And then Reese's Outrageous later on. Take it out the fridge, you know what I'm saying? Pop that. But you know what else I'm gonna eat with that shit? I might just double up on some sugar. And this is where, you know what I mean? We might have some little bit of a tussle here, bro. But Lil Debbie honey bun, the frosted one, of course. So
honey bun.
Yeah, so everyone
want the iced one?
No, I want the iced one. It's the
That's
old
the one you want?
It's got to be the iced one. They might not have that no more, but definitely the classic Lil Debbie, specifically Lil Debbie iced honey bun, not fucking Hostess, whatever.
Buy me honey bun. We all know how it is. Gets mad.
I don't want a Hostess honey bun, bro.
That's a great pick.
Who eats Hostess?
That's a great pick. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't see that coming.
I got some outside help with that. Shout out Cody. I got some outside help with that one. He was like,
"Oh man, need some help with the picks."
I'm not gonna lie. I added that to my list in the last couple hours before the draft. But honestly, it was a backup option. It wasn't part of my original 5. So
I thought you were the Hostess side though.
Huh? You think I'm a Hostess guy?
I thought you were Hostess. I thought you were team Hostess.
No, I'm a little Deb.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Then we're good, bro. Then we're good. We're fine.
We're good. Mark,
I thought we had
Go ahead, man. Last pick.
But I can say kind of where I'm at because you only got one more pick and you kind of got both of what I'm deciding. I don't have gummies. And I don't.
I pinned you for an all gummy guy too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I love the gummies.
5 gummies.
I don't have any on my list, but dude, there's I want a Choco Taco super bad, but
that was my second ice cream choice, bro.
After dinner, you don't want to buy the expensive dessert. You pop into the mobile, you hit the ice cream thing. I usually go Choco Taco. Some people are Chipwich people. I know Keelan's a strawberry shortcake. I almost tried to snake it from him, but
yes, sir.
I figured he was gonna say Chipwich.
Or do I want Gushers?
I mean, we're gonna see what you go with. What are you gonna go with?
I don't know. I got this. I got a full sandwich. I got a granola bar. I got the Takis. I got the blue slush.
This sounds terrible, bro. I'm so sorry. It just sounds awful.
Bro, I sound fire.
But nah, you know what? It sounds good because it's you. This is you, and that's what makes me think it sounds great. This is you. So I retract my statement. I sound like a douchebag right now. This is beautiful.
You know,
you deserve a full sandwich.
I'm opening up that blue freezer and I'm getting the Choco Taco.
He's going with the Choco Taco.
Going Choco Taco on it. On my last and final pick, I'm going Choco Taco for sure.
No, that's a good pick, man.
I almost wish I picked it. I respect that.
And now it comes down to the real last pick here.
What you got?
I'm going to go with an underrated snack that I don't think is talked about enough. I'm going with the Little Debbie coffee cakes.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. I respect that.
Little Debbie coffee cake.
Little dry for me. Little dry for me, but I respect it.
Well, I got Joe's tea, peach lemonade to go with it.
You do. You have a bev. I respect it, dude. I can't hate on that at all.
Hey, so here's the deal with this draft. We're gonna put the vote to Instagram. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. We're gonna see who won.
Should we run through our lists again real quick? So
absolutely. Do you guys have it written down? I got it written down.
I got my list. I got my list written down, bro.
Go ahead. Easy. So go off your list.
My list is Snickers ice cream bar. Come on, people. Come on. Snickers ice cream bar. Deep River, specifically jalapeno potato chips. You feel me? Body Armor tropical fruit. That's automatic. There's no other decision to make there. Reese's outrageous. Kind of went over heads with that one. Nobody really knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but they'll figure it out later.
Probably good. I'm gonna give it a Google right when I get off.
And then yeah, you gotta give it a Google. At least everybody after this, give that a little Google. It takes you 5 minutes, you figure out the answer. Boom. 5. Little Debbie, honey bun, frosted. If it's unfrosted, get it the fuck away from me. But frosted all the way in. So yeah, Snickers ice cream bar, Deep River potato chips, jalapeno, Body Armor tropical, Reese's outrageous, Little Debbie honey bun frosted. Boom, go.
Not a bad list.
Not bad at all.
Appreciate it.
All right, I got the boar's head chicken sandwich with the kick with the chipotle with the lettuce.
You got the kick in there?
I got the kick in there.
I got the kick.
I need the fuel energy. I like getting the granola bars. They make me feel better. And then I got the Takis. I love the Takis. I got the childhood favorite, the blue slush puppy. I was close to getting a raspberry Arizona, but I want the blue slush puppy. And then I'm sealing the deal, nightcap with the Choco Taco from the blue freezer.
You're not going to pick a soggy one, right?
What I do appreciate about your list is like, you got a little bit of everything.
That's what I was going for. I want the variety.
I do appreciate it.
Let me just say this, though, still. Let me reiterate this for like the 5th time. Didn't know sandwiches were on the table. Didn't really think about sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm still not going to get one.
No. Props to you for thinking of sandwiches, dude. Props to you.
That's what I get at convenience stores. I get a sandwich. They got the boar's sandwich. Yeah, and I said before this too. I said everything I get is going to have a different flavor, different texture. Not a lot.
Hey, you accomplished your goal. You went into the draft with a goal, and you reached your goal.
My mouth's gonna be like a carnival with flavor.
It was a straight path to your goal. Nobody was in your way.
Nobody.
Nah, they weren't stopping you.
Nobody's touching it.
But we got the last list here. You know, my list. We got the watermelon, Sour Patch Kids. I mean, come on.
That one's fire.
The Trolley Sour Bright Octopus. Come on, man. Those things are great. Easy. I don't care if you don't like it. It's great. The Strawberry Shortcake Bar, the Joe's Tea Peach Lemonade, and top it off with a Little Debbie coffee cake. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to post it on Instagram. You guys are going to vote on it. The loser, whoever comes in last place, I'm going to make an executive decision, has to buy the other person at least one snack of their choice from this list.
Like only,
it's going to be the list, bro. Yeah, whole list.
Bro, you have a whole sandwich on your list.
Yeah, bro, you got a sandwich.
I'm
not buying a sandwich. Even if it's cheap, I'm not buying a sandwich. It's weird. It's just weird.
Bro,
what does my friend Mark get?
I like twins, which I don't think it's gonna, but if somehow it does, we can replace the sandwich with something else, like something cheap. The gummies. What did I say I was between? I was between the chocolate top. I'll replace it with gummies, and we'll cross that bridge if we ever have to get to that bridge.
Can also just
if we ever have to get there, we will.
Keelan, I would have like tatted it on me before this. This is how fucking solid I thought this was. I thought you were picking sour straws, bro. How did you not pick sour straws?
I don't think I've ever bought sour straws in my life.
I thought you were gonna get. I knew the shortcake.
Bro, I swear you did. You did.
In Black Forest gummies. That's what I thought.
So that's the one that I was contemplating between the Sour Bright Octopuses and the Black Forest gummy worms, regular ones. But they changed up. They're not the same anymore.
You get the Albanese, bro. Albanese gummy bears.
I know, but you really can't. I haven't had luck finding those in the convenience store, but those I've seen them in other stores, like a TJ Maxx will have them. Those are the best gummy worms. Shout out to Taryn. She put me on. I'll give her credit.
What brand?
Albanese.
It's like a white package with like a little red.
It goes crazy.
I think I know.
If you like gummies, you're going with that. Well, I appreciate you guys for coming on for the draft. Easy, thanks for coming on for the interview, man.
You already.
Always a pleasure.
Always, baby.
Hey, end of the day, get yours.
Hey,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Playmaaker.
Yes, sir. Right here.
Playmaaker. Get yours.
Right there. Right there.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it.
All right. Peace.